Canada's political system is a parliamentary democracy under a constitutional monarchy. Here's a simplified overview of how it works. The structure of the government is quite detailed. Let's dive into it. Parliament is composed of three main components: the head of state, the Senate, and the House of Commons. King Charles III is the symbolic head of state, represented by the Governor-General in Canada. The Senate consists of 105 members appointed by the Governor-General on the advice of the Prime Minister. The Senate reviews and approves bills passed by the House of Commons. The House of Commons has 338 elected members representing different regions of Canada. They propose and vote on new laws. The executive branch is another key component of Canada's political system. The Prime Minister is the leader of the majority party in the House of Commons. The Prime Minister leads the government and sets national policies. The Cabinet is a group of ministers chosen by the Prime Minister. They are responsible for different government departments and executing laws. How does Parliament work? Well, let's break it down. The lawmaking process starts with bills being introduced in either the House of Commons or the Senate. These bills are then debated, possibly amended, and finally voted on. If both houses approve, the bill is signed by the Governor-General and becomes law. Now, the House of Commons is the primary lawmaking body, especially when it comes to financial matters. On the other hand, the Senate provides oversight and revises legislation. Moving on to democratic freedoms, Canada's Charter of Rights and Freedoms guarantees several fundamental rights. These include the freedom of speech, which is the right to express opinions openly. There's also the freedom of religion, allowing individuals to practice any religion or none at all. Additionally, we have the freedom of assembly, which is the right to gather peacefully. Every citizen aged 18 and over has the right to vote in elections. And finally, there's the freedom of movement, giving you the right to travel within and outside of Canada. Now let's talk about the judicial system. Canada's courts are independent and ensure that laws are fairly applied. Provincial and territorial courts handle most civil and criminal cases. If a decision needs to be reviewed, it goes to the Court of Appeal. At the very top, we have the Supreme Court of Canada. This is the highest court, and it has the final say on constitutional issues and major legal disputes. In conclusion, Canada's political system is a balanced parliamentary democracy that protects the rights and freedoms of its citizens through a robust legal framework.